C-U-L-C-U-L-T. There we go. A misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing, like a cult of personality surrounding the leaders. Oh, see also Kino. That explains it. Yeah, speaking of Kino Cult, I was talking about that in my latest haul video. I've got some Kino Cult titles that I want to talk about. So why don't we get into the video and I'll tell you about them. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
We're not a cult. We're an organization that promotes love and...
Yeah, this is it.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JevMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JevMan316. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Kino Cult. But that definition of cult at the beginning, man, where I was like, a misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing. That sounds like a cult that we have here, where our love and obsession with physical media. Yeah, well, in this case, we're talking Kino Cult. Yeah, this is like a sub-genre or a subsection of Kino titles that get released. Like a little series, a line. I don't know whether they're going to keep doing it or not, but they're already like 14 titles deep. So I'm kind of hoping they do. And why? Because it's such a great mix of movies. It's a lot of oddball stuff that either I would not have chosen to watch myself. Some stuff that's off the beaten path. It's also some re-releases of some stuff that was kind of hard to find. So in this video, I'm going to just go through, because I think I've bought the first 14. Yeah, and we'll go through them one by one, and I'll let you know a little bit about them. There's a couple at the beginning that I haven't even watched yet. Somehow I slipped through the cracks. I'm going to go back and watch them now after this video. But one of the good things about this line is Kino, man, they're kicking ass as far as a lot of movies. They're having new special features, new cover art. I love some of them even have reversible cover art. And that's just something to me that's been lost on a lot of the other boutique labels like Shout Factory, Scream Factory. Man, they seem to be getting lazy. But hey, that's what we're not here for. We're here to look at Kino titles. So this is Kino Cult number 1. I think the first 3 came out right together. And the first one is, what do you think of that cover artwork there? I love it. Lorna the Exorcist. I think that's pretty damn cool. It's got Pamela Stanford and Lena Romay. It's a Jess Franco film. Yeah, I haven't watched the first 3, I think, at all. So this one, the carpet matches the drapes, they say, and as we always say, and then it doesn't have reversible cover art. So this is a movie that's from 1974. It says not rated. Let's keep going. So the next movie is Lash LaRue and Alien Outlaw. And I think I have watched some of this one. It's a film by Phil Smoot. And I thought this one was kind of cool. It's 1986. Not rated, 91 minutes. It's a 4K restoration from the original camera negative. I really like this one. And then they've got reversible cover art. So I thought that was pretty damn neat. So yeah, when I say that, the artwork on the inside would have matched the slipcover. So in this case, the carpet does not match the drapes. So I think they put a little bit of effort into some of these weird titles. Alien Outlaw is number 2. So if you're keeping score, number 3 in the Kino Cult line is Dark Power. I like this. I like this cover here. Look at that. Is she scared or is she excited? But either way, why do you see the back cover? This is awesome. This is from 1985, 82 minutes. Starring Lash LaRue again in a film by Phil Smoot. Look at that right there. Pretty epic 80s cheese there. So in this case, the carpet does match the drapes, and I'm pretty sure there's no reversible cover artwork. No, because I think the ones, typically what I do is if a movie has reversible cover artwork, I reverse it so that when I'm looking at it, I can see both. So in this case, it matches. So I'm pretty sure any of these that I've opened and watched, I've reversed the cover artwork. So this is a movie called Sinner. This is Kino Cult title number 4. And I forgot to tell you, they number them on the spine there. So this says Anne Liebert, Jacqueline Laurent, Monter. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even trying to say it. This is Jess Franco again. So the carpet does match the drapes in this one. This is 1973, 86 minutes. It says a film by legendary cult director Jesus Jess Franco. So yeah, this one I actually did watch a little bit of, and I thought it was kind of cool. So number 5 is a movie that I've seen plenty of times, and I think I mentioned this one in my unboxing of my haul for the week that it came out. This is a movie that here it's called Clive Barker's Underworld, and this is the first 4K title in the Kino Cult line of films in the series. This is rated R from 1985. It's 92 minutes. It's got an audio commentary with director George Pavlo, is that how you pronounce his name? And it's got the alternate cut of the movie on here. And the alternate cut, you may know by a different name. Transmutations. Now that's the cover that I mentioned when I was showing my haul that week. And that's the big box artwork that I remember seeing back in the day on the video shelf. So this is obviously, I'm assuming, new artwork that they released. But the Transmutations is the 103-minute alternate cut of the movie. So that's the box artwork I remember seeing like in the video stores in the 80s. So that was number 5. So number 6 is a movie I haven't watched yet. Pat Rocco presents Drifter, a different kind of film, a new breed of man. Who does he think he is, Arthur Fonzarelli? It's got all the audio commentary and 4 short films by Pat Rocco. This is rated R from 1974, 98 minutes. Look at that dude there. Thinks he's cool. So this was number 6 in the cult line. Number 7, this is Betty Page, Tempest Storm, in Burlesque Classics by Irving Klaw. Teaserama is the main title, and then you also get varieties. It says plus varieties and buxom beauties. Get it? Buxom beauties. I love Betty Page. Includes the Something Weird video editions of Verities and Teaserama. It's got audio commentaries, theatrical trailers. This is from 1954 through 56. It's color. It's approximately 342 minutes, non-rated. And it does have some awesome reversible cover artwork on this. Look at there. So you get Daring Adult Entertainment. You got Betty Page. You got, it says Spicy Torrid, an all-star sensational show. Buxom Beauties, Art of Striptease revealed. So I love it when they show multiple artworks there, so I did reverse it. So that is number 7. See, I told you it's a weird mix of movies, man. If you get this line, you're going to have a little bit of everything. So we've only had one 4K, and then the next 2 that they released, number 8 and 9, were both 4Ks. This I've seen plenty of times back in the day. John Saxton of our Nightmare on Elm Street fame in Cannibal Apocalypse. This is back in 1980, right after the start of the wild cannibal phase of movies. 96 minutes. It's got audio commentary, a documentary. It's got alternate opening title sequence and trailers. There's John. Now this has got reversible cover artwork, and it reminds me, I'm pretty sure they released a Blu Ray. Was it Blue Underground? Severin? Tell me who released it where that was the cover the way it looked. One of those lines. I'm not sure. Synapse, maybe. A film by Antonio Margheriti. So Kino kicking ass, releasing some of these cult classics in the cult line. So the next one is another 4K, another John Saxton movie. Also stars Michael Parks. It's Nightmare Beach. So this is number 9 in the Kino Cult line. So if you remember Michael Parks, he played the sheriff basically in most of the Quentin Tarantino stuff. So he's in there with John Saxton. And they did reversible cover art. So I like that. So I love it, like I said, when they do two different covers there. So this is from 1989. It's rated R, 91 minutes. So that's number 9. So before we get into the next ones, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just came out rapid fire. And that's what I call like the Animals Attack line. And before we get into that, Kino had already released some stuff similar to that. Here's a release that I had laying next to the stack of a movie called Tarantulas, The Deadly Cargo. This has got Claude Atkins in it. He was my Sheriff Lobo back in the day. It's also got Pat Hingle in it. Pat Hingle, if you remember, we just watched him. He was in Maximum Overdrive, right? Where he was like calling him Bubba. So this is, I'm pretty sure, a TV movie from 1977. It was 95 minutes, and they didn't do anything special. The cover and the slip match. But I got that from Hamilton Book, and I thought it went well with the next few movies because it's Animals Attack. So that was Tarantulas. You can get that thing still pretty cheap. Now it's probably like $5 or less. So the next one is number 10, and this is H.G. Wells' The Food of the Gods. Get ready for a taste of hell. B-movie maestro Burt I. Gordon, the godfather of the gigantic creature genre, delivers the biggest midnight movie of all. Obviously, you can see there, it's a rat. The Food of the Gods. This one is from 1976 PG. I remember seeing this plenty of times when I was a kid, making its rotation on cable. There's the reversible cover artwork. I love that. Now, like I said, this is going to be when you get into some B-movie cheese here because that, Animals Attack, when they do those big creatures, they basically had just, film regular-sized creatures and overlay it on there. But that's number 10. So then they keep the trend up with number 11. And this is Joan Collins in the H.G. Wells Empire of the Ants. So this one is Samuel Z. Arkoff, is that how you pronounce it? For they shall inherit the earth and sooner than you think. So got the great Joan Collins to be in one of these movies. This is from 1977, 89 minutes. It's no picnic, is what it says. Brace yourself for mutant mayhem and pestilent payback in this cult classic featuring a creature feature about good bugs gone bad. So lots of like those big animal creatures back then, and they did a new reversible artwork on that. So Kino kicking ass on the great cover artwork for some of these cheese titles. I think Empire of the Ants, if I'm not mistaken, when I did my order at Orbit for these things, they didn't have this one, and it came out a little bit later. I ended up ordering it the same exact week on Amazon for about the same price. I think it was $1 more than what Orbit eventually had it for, but I ended up getting them at the same time. This is a movie that was released, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been on a double feature with one of these other movies from Shout. And I've seen it, and I think I remember, was it Joe Bob? Joe Bob's Last Drive-In Theater. Did they show this? Frogs. This is number 12. Ray Milland, Sam Elliott. Today the pond, tomorrow the world. It's the day that nature strikes. I remember seeing that cover artwork back in the day and thinking it was pretty epic with that fucking giant frog with that hand in there. Now that is the worst case of false advertising I've ever seen. This is from 1972. It's 91 minutes. I remember seeing this one even when I was younger and thought how cheesy it was because, let me show you that it does have reversible cover artwork. Okay, this is right here shows you why it's cheesy. Okay, do you see any frogs on there? I don't. Look, you got a snake, you got tarantulas or bugs or whatever that is. Sorry, you got lizards, no frogs. Yeah, there was very few frogs, man. This thing was basically any creature that was out in the swamp would come and attack. So it was kind of cheesy, and that's what they were making fun of, I think, on the Joe Bob. All right, boys and girls, we're down to the last two. So this is Kino Cult number 13. I give you Squirm. That cover artwork is pretty cool. But if you like that one, wait till you see what's inside. Look at that. I don't know which one of those I like better. Which one do you like better? Put it in the comments down below. This is from 1976. It's color. It's at 93 minutes, rated PG. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. And to their ravenous intent, they leave no doubt. Somebody was trying to be a poet and didn't know it. Oh! Squirm. I remember seeing this when I was younger, 1976. I don't like snakes and worms as much as I don't mind some of the other bugs, but that one always used to bother me a little bit. Now I'm a little bit older. It probably won't bother me. Nothing much on the cover back there, but this was the night of the crawling terror. So yeah, really looking forward to watching Squirm again. I'm pretty sure Squirm was previously available from Shout or Screen Factory as part of a double feature. No, not a double feature, but it was a Shout title, and it's probably out of print now, so you can probably get that a lot cheaper. So that was number 13, and we're going to round out. They didn't stop at number 13. They stopped at number 14 so far, and there's some more titles I think that just got announced, and I don't have those in front of me, but number 14 is pretty epic because we get an epic actor in this one. So I give you Kingdom of the Spiders from William Shatner, a living, crawling hell on earth. That artwork there to me, let me get it to focus on a second, is pretty epic. And it's got commentaries, 3 of them, interviews, theatrical trailer. I guarantee you damn William Shatner doesn't, I don't think he participates, that bastard. Either way, yeah, he thought he was the big man. This was from 1977, 97 minutes. I'm pretty sure this was a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken. But look at this epic alternate cover artwork so the carpet doesn't match the drapes. Are you ready? Look at that shit. All right, now, so I'm going to say something that's probably a little vulgar here. So mothers, especially that lady who always busts my chops about language, you might want to cover your children's ears.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to them. Earmuffs. They can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
So yeah, so also, like I said, apologize in advance that this might be a little off color, but look at William Shatner there. It looks like he is he's epic machismo there. It's got the Star Wars font. It's got spiders on it. A wild science fiction nightmare. And of course it's a nightmare when you got William Shatner giving the, Michael Myers kind of jerking motion from, having a horrific orgasm like in Halloween Ends. So you got William Shatner jerking off and what's ejaculating out of their fire. That's what that looks like. If you just gave it a quick glance, William Shatner jerking off with fire coming out of the end of it. So I could have used some more harsher language than that, but you get the joke. So I thought that was funny, and I just thought, look at his face. What else would he be doing? Look, if I held you like that, what would you think? I don't know. So either way, Kingdom of the Spider. So you got a bunch of epic creature features here to round out the last, I think, 5 Kino titles. Then we got damn Betty Page. You got some 4K horror classics from the 80s. You got that tarantula isn't there. You got a bunch of cult classic films, which is what this line is all about. I really like it, and hopefully you guys do too. And if you do, you know what I tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that normal YouTube stuff. Hopefully you'll keep supporting me. Come over Sunday nights, JevMan316 live, Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, where we watch along the movie. Usually bullshit about pop culture movies more than we watch along. But either way, you can also hit that notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting me. I'm on social media, JevMan316 on Instagram, JevMan316 PCR on TikTok. I'm going to start posting more on there. And so come on over and support me any way you can. If you want to support me monetarily, you can do that with the information down below in the description. And otherwise, just like the video and keep coming over and leaving comments. That's good enough for me. All the support that I can get, that's all I'm asking for. So until next time, boys and girls, until we present something else pop culture movie related, this has been JevMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.